We're gonna have to continue probably from, yep. We gotta go through all of that stuff again. A lot, but still, it was annoying to have to redo. I love how they can't really see me to begin with, unless they were to look through walls. The second I just pop my head out, they go crazy looking for me. You can go away now. That. And this is where we disconnected last time. So, specimen. Ooh, what is this? I asked Rex what he thought about Ronan's proposal, and he just gave me a big smile. He always liked Ronan. I think he was just surprised the guy who would do something as conventional and respectable as propose marriage, but he took it as a good sign. I think I should too. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Gotta do something. Okay. We're just walking around with a cigarette in our mouth. I just realized that. It's gotta be a reason. Surgical Instruction Theater Dedication Plaque. Knowledge is nothing if not passed to new generations. May this instructional theater, constructed in 1899, pass the wisdom of learned doctors to future generations. Alright, now we use our little soup sop a doo bop. There we go. All that work just to walk around the wall. Ridiculous. Hey, Joy. Glad that we could.
Hey, Ronan, did you forget about me?
No, my system got shut off because people are playing with the electric outlets. The little circuit breakers. Why would I forgotten? I mean, I know I'm losing my mind and stuff, but I'm not that crazy. Trust me, kid. No, no, no. You die.
Found her. I better find Joy and get her here.
Oh, hey. This was an accident. I walked into your room. Okay. Well, while that goes on, I'm gonna have to take a little look around here. In a Salem Police Department news briefing yesterday, department spokesperson Ingrid Larson confirmed that there has been no suspect arrested and there are no new leads in the case. While we urge the citizens of Salem to be calm and carry on with their normal lives, said Detective Larson, we also encourage people to come forward with any evidence that may be helpful in this case. It is up to all of us to work together and keep our community safe. Oh, here we go, guys. Let's see the story.
I've had a long career working as a state inspector
Got a rare
for the
achievement,
Department
too.
of Mental Health. During that time, I've been to a lot of institutions, and I have seen a lot of horrible things. But nothing even comes close to the evil events that I witnessed at Fairhaven Sanitarium, the place they now call Lux Eterna. I first arrived in 1926 to investigate claims of overcrowding and neglect. However, Fairhaven's reputation was tainted long before that. In 1911, Fairhaven opened its doors for the first time. A notoriously violent criminal by the name of Jack Yates was the hospital's first patient. He was to be the shining example of the hospital's ability to cure the mentally deranged. However, when the superintendent's family was visiting one day, Yates broke free from his restraints, and he killed the man's wife. Since then, no one knows what happened to Yates or the superintendent. Well, that is, until now. Superintendent Wallace Halstead greeted me at the door. He seemed as empty and unkempt as the patients he lorded over. And as I conducted my evaluation, I couldn't help but notice how nervous he got when I passed by a small broom closet. And naturally, I felt it necessary to find out why. When I opened the door, I was hit by the overpowering smell of human excrement. As the light flickered on overhead, I was horrified at what I saw. A withering man lay shackled to the floor in a pile of his own filth. Years of sunless existence had turned his skin, hair, and eyes milky white. He had been chained there for so long that his skin had grown over the shackles. It took me a moment to realize that the husk of a man was Jack Yates. The police arrived and Dr. Halstead was carted off. Doctors moved Yates from the small room for the first time in 15 years. The floor beneath him was permanently stained with the shape of his silhouette. They tried to remove the shackles from under his skin, but the shock of it all was too much for him. He died the next day. I watched as they walled up his tiny prison, trying to pretend that it never happened. I honestly hope he's in a better place. Although the staff still claims to hear his agonizing wails coming from inside the walls.
Ooh.
Bugs crawling up the wall. I can't get anyone to spray them. I'm not gonna try to squash them again. All the blind people put the restraints on me. Can't believe they put them on me. Just because they can't see the bugs? Mice can slip under doors, little cracks. It's all just concentration, discipline. I have time to practice.
Why is it called antifreeze if it stops overheating?
We're not exiting, that's for damn sure. Well, don't want to see nothing bad in here, but... Oh.
We each have a twin
Each have a twin self.
self in some way.
Oh, shoot. I didn't read it.
I think we're kind of obvious.
Nah, nobody knows. I mean, we're just talking here, right?
There's more to it than that. You think we're invisible, but people can see things.
Only if they're looking in your apartment window while we're, you know.
Shh, keep your voice down. You're gonna make me blush.
You know, this is starting to get unattractive. Wish you weren't so clueless at work.
She looks even hotter in scrubs. I don't think I can wait till we get off work.
Alright.
Be safe. You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine. Don't you worry. Everything will be okay. I'm not gonna let anyone
Damn.
touch you.
I'm only over worried about shock treatment, but she's already a lost cause.
Don't call her that to touch you.
Alright, fine. You go see what our comatose witness has to offer.
You're safe. I'm gonna not let anyone harm you. You're gonna be just fine. Everything is gonna be just fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Iris,
Everything will be fine.
don't worry. I'm here to help you.
Don't kill my sister.
I'm not gonna hurt.
Stay back!
Holy shit, she can see me!